This episode is brought to you by Audible. They're the world's leading provider of audiobooks with over 150,000 titles to choose from. If you're still waiting for your Hogwarts letter, pass the time with the Harry Potter series. If you need to feel some type of way because you're going through a dry spell, listen to 50 Shades of Grey. I did it, and let me tell you, I was pleased. You get one for free just by going to audiblepodcast.com/Kingsley. That's right. You get a free audiobook and a free 30-day trial at audiblepodcast.com/KINGSLEY just for listening to this show. Please support them since they keep the podcast free for all you cheap ass bitches.
It's Kingsley, bitch.
Hey, you guys. Thanks for tuning in to this week's podcast. I am Kingsley.
And I am Ale.
And we are here with another edition of us just having a blast. And you guys having a blast listening to us.
Yes, we hope.
Hope. We know.
We know?
Yes. Before we get into everything, we want to read some comments that you guys left. First on SoundCloud, at Cuds, I think is your name. Maybe you're a Kid Cudi fan. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But you are all like, lesson for your lingo, ? He's like, by the way, I love the podcast. I'm a black kid in Australia. And even though you're ages away, it's cool that I can still listen to podcasts and watch videos to stay connected. Thanks for making me smile. Ah, you're welcome.
Oh, he's an Australian you.
Exactly. You're so funny. Oh my God.
The racism is real.
Low-key, though, why do you have to mention that he's black? I'm a black kid from Australia.
But that's cool that we make you smile. I'm really happy about that. And lesson for your lingo, we should make a dictionary with like words that we say and then like the translations. We should like post it up on Tumblr or some shit.
Slay me with your damn entrepreneurial skills.
Woo. Thank you, Cuds.
On iTunes, you guys were nice as well. Yo, hold the fuck up. Hold on. Don't get mad at me for fucking up your name. Yoshino Yamazaki says, this is a gift from God. At KB42, love them both. I wish it was weekly, smiley faced. Well, KB42, you'll be happy to know that we are indeed going weekly, starting with this one.
Yeah, this is the first of many weekly podcasts, I hope. And you'll be hearing us next week.
Yes, and more often than not, we'll have a special guest. And next week, actually, I'm going to save that to the end of the podcast for you to know who the hell that is.
Yes, that way y'all listen to the rest of the podcast. So keeping your asses in suspense until the end of the podcast. We'll reveal our special guest.
Hey! But thank you guys so much for your support and for listening and for all the requests. If you tweet using the hashtag Kingsley Podcast, we will follow you from the Overexposed Twitter account.
Yes. To say that we're a gift from God, though, we ain't Gaga. We're not.
We're better.
We're better.
You almost agreed. Don't retract.
No,
Don't
that's
retract.
Blasphemous. But thank you so much. This is really nice of you guys. All the comments super positive.
Yes. How was your Mother's Day?
It was great. We had a barbecue at my grandma's. I attempted getting all my aunts and my mom drunk like I did last year, but since they still remembered how fucked up they got last year and the hangovers that they had from last year, they were not down
Boner
this
killer.
year. So I was like, all right, turn down, guys. I guess.
Did they drink it all?
I mean, they had a couple beers, but last year, literally, they killed like 30 cases of beers by themselves. My mom and two of my aunts and a bottle of tequila. So they were fucked up. Y'all wonder why I'm an alcoholic. My parents are too.
I'm so jealous. The most I've ever drank with my mom is like a strawberry daiquiri at Red Lobster.
Oh, no. Don't get it twisted. I don't drink with my mom.
Oh my God, you don't?
No. I'll have a beer or I'll have a drink around her, but after a while she'll be like, hey, like watch what you're drinking. So I have to, be cool about it. But I like it when she's fucked up. She's like me, but older.
Right.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
My Mother's Day was I wish I was with my mom. She's halfway across the country. I know. I was so sad.
Did you like video chat with her?
Yeah, we FaceTimed. Well, actually, I tried to FaceTime her, but okay, this is the thing. She went to New York this weekend and saw some play with Denzel Washington, I think. I don't know. But anyway, she was in New York. And so like half the day she was what? Denzel got you feeling some type of way?
I would fly to the end of the world to see Denzel.
Really?
Denzel, hell yes. Denzel just became really hot
crazy.
right now.
Okay, listen to me. Let me just tell you something. If you saw Denzel in a fucking grocery store and he was not Denzel Washington, you would not be swooning right now. I don't know how people try to act like these old ass Denzel, George Clooney's. What the fuck?
I mean, you got a point, but to be honest, yeah. To be honest, like, it's no comparison. These like older actors, compared to these younger actors. Obviously, I would fuck.
Here we go.
Who's a hot? I would fuck a Harry Styles over a fucking Denzel Washington any damn day. 8 minutes in. But
and he's like, I would fuck.
I would fuck. Okay. Well, I would fuck Harry over, Denzel. But, look at pictures of Denzel in his youth. You're telling me
That's
you wouldn't
true.
cut yourself a piece off of that.
No, if he could jump out of his pictures from 1876, yes. I could get up on it.
Bitch. You wouldn't get up on it now, the way he looks now?
No, of course not.
You tripping.
I don't need a sugar daddy.
Your mom has a better idea than you. Bye. So what else would she do in
My
New York?
mom is a lesbian, bitch. What the fuck is she gonna do with Denzel? Nothing.
Well, I don't know. I like her for going over there to New York, though. I didn't even know he did plays.
I didn't either. But again, it might be, I don't know. It's just it was an old black man. It could have been Denzel, Forrest Whitaker, Morgan
Or your mom's
Freeman.
just into black people.
Fucking Gandhi resurrected. I don't know. But besides Mother's Day, how was the rest of your weekend?
It was terrible. I wasn't able to drink at all.
Because you were taking...
Yeah, I was taking some bullshit medication that doesn't let me drink. And let me tell you something. Anyone that says that you can go to a party and have fun when you're sober is a damn liar.
I totally get where you're coming from. I didn't drink this weekend either. Not because I was on medication, but because I was moving. I never realized how little I have. Like, I didn't have to get a U-Haul or anything. I was able to put everything in my car. I made like 3 little trips. And then I went to IKEA Sunday morning. And I literally made it a fucking like mission to get the fuck up. Because if you go to IKEA in the middle of the day, it is the worst experience ever. I literally feel like I'm coming over from Africa on a slave ship. I feel like I don't want kids ever in my life. And I hate white people because there's always so many white people at IKEA and they have no respect. Their kids are running like through these displays and stuff, like acting like it's their room in their house.
Girl, I feel you. I'm not talking about, I don't know if I've ever been to like IKEA, but I can tell by being in other stores, like, white people need to spank their children or grab them or just put them in the car, leave them in the car or something where they don't have to disrupt normal people. You know what I mean? Crack a window open, leave them in there with a game or something, something that they can occupy themselves with. Cause trust me, ain't nobody gonna steal your child. Don't nobody want your child.
Like if I was running around a fucking store when I was a kid, my mama would have snatched me by my non-existent weed, threw me in the car, and literally somebody would have called social services.
You want to know what my mom used to do?
What?
She would just look at me. I wouldn't even be running around. I wouldn't get a chance to run around. She would give me a look. And if that didn't work, she'd ask me real quiet. She's like, do you want to go to the restroom? Because that's where she would have beat my ass.
Oh, no.
I was like, no, ma'am, I don't want to go to the restroom.
Oh, my God.
I would stay by her side. I wouldn't tow outside of the fucking... I would be in like a 1 foot radius around her for the rest of the trip.
That's fucking damn. No wonder kids be peeing in the bed. Like, I seriously feel like that's like that can traumatize you, and you be like scared of bathrooms, and you just don't get up in the middle of the night. You're like, well,
guess I'm staying here pissing on myself. No, I'm good though. I'm fine. I was fine. I love my mama. She was good to me.
We all love our moms. Happy Mother's Day. It's Wednesday, but happy Mother's Day. I hope you all enjoyed your mom's company, or whoever is a mother figure to you, or if your mom wasn't around or isn't able to be around, I hope you still had a great day. All right, so right now I'm here with one of YouTube's original funny men, Mr. Timothy De La Ghetto.
Wataguan. Que onda? Hola.
Thank you so much for coming today. I really appreciate it. One thing that was big for you last year was getting on Wild 'N Out.
Oh yeah.
Now, I know a lot of YouTubers try to act like, TV isn't a goal and it's not something that we strive for or want, but did you feel like a sense of accomplishment when that happened?
Man, hell yeah, because it's always been one of my goals, like since the beginning, ever since I was little, I always wanted to be on like TV, movies, all that. So I got on YouTube because I thought it would be like a good stepping stone just to get into TV and all that. Like I wanted to use it as like a platform, you know what I'm saying? And it just kind of accidentally became a career, But yeah, definitely when Wild 'N Out came about and I was able to audition and I got through the audition process and all that, it was definitely like, yeah, all the work I've been putting in has paid off and I finally like hit a certain level that I'm trying to get to,
Right. Now, is this a situation like American Idol where it was like you heard about the auditions and you went, or did they reach out to you? Like, how did the whole thing come about?
Actually, what happened was somebody had tweeted me a long time ago and they were like, yo, Nick Cannon's bringing Wild 'N Out back. You should audition, right? And I had always wanted to be on Wild 'N Out, so I was like, yeah, I'm down. So I followed Nick Cannon on Twitter. I had seen a little thing that said submit an audition video. I did that. Nothing came about from that, And then a couple months later, he tweeted, who's the funniest person on Twitter? Whoever gets the most retweets, I'll audition personally for Wild 'N Out, right? So I got mad retweets. I had my people retweet, and then he DM'd me and was like, okay, contact this person for your audition. And in that process, somebody who I'd worked with was like, yo, I know one of the producers. If you really want an audition, if you're serious, I'll get you an audition. I was like, yeah, hell yeah. So I did that, auditions. They had me like freestyle and pretend to battle people and play little improv games, and then they called me back for another audition, and then there was like the group audition, and then finally after that they were like, okay, you got it. So
dang,
yeah,
that's fucking awesome. Congrats on that. Now you got your stage name from a made-up character on Fresh Prince.
I did.
Made-up name.
Yeah, Timothy De La Ghetto. Yeah.
Who is your favorite character on Fresh Prince?
Oh man, you know what? I gotta say Will, of course. Even though like Jeffrey cracks me up, I love Jeffrey.
Was the shit.
Everybody loves Carlton. You know, Ashley was my boo growing up. So like, well, not in real life, but in my mind. And
I'm pretty sure she was on everyone's mind.
Oh man, I loved her. And
Tatiana.
And plus, she's team medium skin. So it's like
team medium skin. What?
Because she's not dark and she's not. There's so much light skin hype nowadays, and she was just she was brown and beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
I love that phrase. I've never heard that before in my life. Team medium skin.
I feel like it's not necessarily always light and dark, But anyways,
that's true. Yeah. You're a smart man.
Hey, you know what? That's true. I am a smart man.
Now, this girl you mentioned in your Draw Your Life, well, Draw My Life, but it was your life. So Draw Your Life from Canada. Was she team medium skin or nah?
She's light skin. I guess she would what the children of today would call light skin. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now, are you still with her?
I'm still with her.
All right. So my question, based on your answer, is how do you make a long distance relationship work?
Man, you know what? It kind of helps. It's not easy. I never would have imagined myself in a long distance relationship, like, because I felt like, I really need that physical contact. Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean by that.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Yeah. So it's like, that's definitely one of the more difficult parts, but it helps when you got money to fly back and forth for sure. Facts. And also, like, it helps that I'm so busy with everything and she's super busy too with her shit she has going on over there. So you don't really necessarily feel a need to be talking every day or kick it every day. Like, honestly, if I had a girlfriend out here right now, she'd probably break up with me because I wouldn't have time for it. Right. You know what I'm saying? But my chick in Canada, we can go, she does her thing, I do my thing, and then like every few weeks we have our little trip, and then I shut the rest of the world off and we get it in for a week.
You're making me melt right now. Find me the male equivalent of her that isn't clingy, that can go with space. This is like a dream.
Yo,
Allie's in the back, like, yeah.
Like no kind of clinginess,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How often do you get to see her?
I probably, I'll either fly her to LA or I'll head out there like every 3 to 4 weeks or so.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I have one last question.
Yes.
This may be difficult, but do you think your passion is music or comedy?
I just like entertaining people, Right. In terms of what I feel like I could be doing the longest, it's probably the comedy, just because I just like brightening people's days. You know, like when kids write and they're like, yo, you know what? I was having a depressing ass week. Watched one of your videos. It cheered me up. Like shit like that is rewarding, you know? Yes. I mean, I love doing the music too just because I just really like to express myself creatively. You know, I love like words. I love writing. But in terms of like what I could probably see myself just doing, it's probably the comedy.
Nice.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can relate to that.
And I'm hilarious, you know?
Yes. All right. So enough from me. We asked your fans on Twitter to ask you a question.
Yo.
Do you mind answering them?
I'm going to answer all that shit.
All right. From Alfredi J or something. No. I love him. What is one thing that you have dreamed of doing but never did?
Oh, let's see. A threesome.
Oh. I wasn't expecting that. Continue.
No, that's just a joke.
Oh, damn.
No, I mean it's not a joke, but if my girl's listening, it's a joke. But if y'all are down, nah.
Can we not make this available for download in Canada? Can we just like make it US only?
I've never been skydiving. I've always wanted to go skydiving, and that's probably like on the agenda in the next year. Soon, I'm trying to do that.
Good luck with that.
Thanks. You're not trying to skydive with me?
No, my roommate last year skydived, and like honestly, my best friend Stephanie actually skydived. They had a video of her that they recorded, and her face was like flapping. I'm like, how are you just gonna do that? Like, what if your face just flies off? That's scary to think about.
Oh, I thought you were saying you wouldn't do it because it would be ugly pictures.
Oh no, I'm not like that. I just don't want to die.
Right.
At Converse_bantees, if you could poop anything instead of poop, what would it be?
Man, probably like, damn, I was gonna say money, but that would hurt. It would hurt though. Okay, ooh, I would poop gold clay. You know what I'm saying? Like clay made out of gold, so it would feel like poo coming out. It'd be soft, but then it'd be worth money. You know what I'm saying?
I'm done with you right now for that answer. But that's clever though. At Minaj NC wants to know, how does he always get girls out of his league? Whoa.
No, that's funny. Because, well, here's the thing. Here's how you get girls out of your league is that you don't look at any girls as out of your league. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Because I always felt like any dude that looks at a girl like, damn, she's out of my league, like you're already saying you lost.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
I always feel like I'm the shit. So like any girl that's with me, she's lucky too, you know? Like I've never been intimidated by any female. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
That's some real shit.
Yeah, especially like if you walk into the room like you're the shit, like everyone's gonna be like, oh, he's the shit, you know? So it's like I've never, you know, any dude that's like, oh my God, you know, she's out of my league. It's like you're saying this girl is better than you right off the top, you know, and you should never think that.
They can tell about that shit too, if you have confidence or not.
Yeah, it's all about confidence, you know? And plus, I'm fucking cute, bitch. What are you talking about?
I'll die with you. This person, we didn't get their username, but if you could throw a shovel at one person, who would it be?
And I don't know, any girl that you open the door for and doesn't say thank you, like, that deserves a shovel to the back of the head.
That's
you know,
true.
because I'm being nice. Like
you are being nice, and not everyone does that.
Yeah, like I'm not your slave. Like I'm not supposed to open this door for you. Like I'm being a gentleman right now. You can at least say thank you. You know,
that'd be some funny shit if that was legal. You just open the door, she didn't say thank you, bam.
It's like it's the rules. You didn't say
bitches
thank you.
laid out in front of doors everywhere, every office building, all over the place. Last but not least, at Flakes_C, weirdest place you've put food in or outside of your body?
I'm pretty sure I've had like my penis like dipped in like yogurt before.
Is that
weird?
Is there a
That's
story
not
behind
weird,
that? I would like to hear it.
I don't know if it's necessarily a story. Just, you know, sometimes you're like, hey, it'd be cool to eat this. You know, how about you try eating this off my penis? You know, she knows what's up.
Oh, of course, Allie knows everything that's up. You put a damn habanero pepper in her vagina, and she would be feeling it right now.
Oh my God! I like spicy food. I'm Thai. I love spicy food. So
yogurt though. Yogurt.
Yeah.
All right. Do you?
I feel like anytime you can give a girl a reason to taste your junk, like then just anything, peanut butter, yogurt.
Now what if she was lactose intolerant and just started yakking all over the place? Oh God!
Or just started farting in your face during the 69.
I'm done. Those were all the questions from your fans on Twitter. Last thing I want to know, what can we look forward to from you in the near future? Like, what are you working on right now?
Premiering June 11th. I have a small part in a movie that's going to come out on the Sci-Fi Channel. It's called Isa. Next season, Wild 'N Out, premieres in June as well.
Okay.
I'm hilarious this season. I'm like way funnier this season than last season. I get real disrespectful. And Nick Cannon was nice enough to put me on a song with him and like Migos and Future and stuff. Mm-hmm. And my version there's a version without me that's out now, but the version I'm on comes out when Wild 'N Out premieres. It's called Pajama Pants. It's about booties and pajama pants. I'm on that shit. So check that out in the summertime. And yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Honestly, I look up to you. Everything you've done in the YouTube community and beyond.
Thank you.
Right now, we're going to bring back Ale, and we're going to be here with Tim, and we're going to get into some pop culture news that happened this week, including one very exciting elevator ride. Speaking of elevator rides, y'all ever read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? At the end, Charlie and Willie fly out of the damn factory into the fucking air. Well, you can listen to that bomb-ass audiobook right on audible.com. Audible is the world's leading provider for audiobooks with over 150,000 titles on their site. They have literally everything, including The Book Thief, the entire Hunger Games series, and everything Veronica Roth has written, including the Divergent series, and, you guessed it, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The vast majority of books required for school are also available on Audible. It has everything you're looking for and more. Listen to your favorite audiobooks on any device, your computer, tablet, Android device, or iPhone. Yet, they have this awesome new technology called WhisperSync that lets you switch devices and save your bookmarks so you don't miss a word. WhisperSync even lets you switch between listening to your audiobook and reading on your Kindle so you never lose your place. Another reason why Audible is awesome is that if you order a book from them and decide early on that it's not for you, you can call them up and they will let you swap it out for another book free of charge. So you will never be stuck paying for any book you don't like. For a free audiobook and 30-day trial, go to audiblepodcast.com/Kingsley. That's audiblepodcast.com/KINGSLEY. You'll be saving money and helping to keep the podcast free. As I mentioned earlier, get yourself a download of Roald Dahl's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I highly recommend it. Feel free to tweet at me if you ever have any great recommendations, as I am always looking for great audiobooks. Thanks again to Audible. Please support them since they support us. All right, so it would actually probably be illegal if we started this segment off with anything other than this piece of news.
Dun, dun, dun.
Jay-Z got his ass beat in an elevator by Solange Knowles, who just so happens to be Beyonce's sister. After the Met Gala, the video was posted on TMZ. It basically shows the three of them plus the bodyguard getting in the elevator, and Solange, there's no audio, so people can only, decipher in their heads what's going on. But Solange was going off, smacking Jay-Z in the face, and Beyonce just stood there like a fucking Egyptian artifact.
Now, I just want to clear something up really quick. I wouldn't say he got his ass kicked just because how are you going to fucking beat up a girl? Like, he just, he defended himself as best he could. Yeah. He didn't get his ass kicked, though, because we all know if it really came down between someone getting their ass beat between that bitch and Jay-Z, like we all know, Jay-Z would come up on top. He was just trying to like, you know what? I'm not trying to get, arrested. I'm not trying to get divorced. I'm not trying to like ruin my entire fucking life. So let me just block these bitches' fucking shots. Mm-hmm. Although I'm Team Solange all the way.
Why?
All the fucking way. Why? Because you just know there's no fucking way this bitch is gonna beat his ass for no fucking reason. Like, I'm a sister, right? And I'm the biggest sister. I'm the oldest of my siblings. But even so, like, if I had a problem with my sister's boyfriend, I wouldn't beat his ass over it unless it was some big deal.
So you're saying it had to be some reckless shit?
Yes.
Like just some foul, disrespectful shit?
What do you think happened, Tom?
Well, me and the homies were talking about it this morning, and we think he was probably just like, hey, your hair looks stupid. And then like she had probably got it done real nice, like all day for this event. He was like, your hair looks stupid.
Oh my God.
Hey, I tweeted that, Jay-Z wanted to go to Denny's and Solange wanted to go to Roscoe's. I think that's a plausible argument.
Look, or the way she was swinging, it looked like it could have been built up. So what if every day he was like, hey, your hair looks stupid today? Or like, your shoes look stupid. And then finally, after like 2 months, He was like, hey, tonight your hair looks stupid. And then she was like, oh my God, that is it.
Like each month or every day for that month, Solange was looking in the mirror like, oh my God, today Jay-Z is going to compliment me. And then she's at the Met Gala and she's like, I've had it with your ass.
Well, to be honest, if she thought that was the day he was going to compliment her, she had nothing coming because she looked stupid as fuck. She looked like a giant peach.
You didn't like her dress?
No, she looks worst dressed. One of the worst dressed for me.
You know what I think? I think that this situation is an eye-opener. You know, a lot of people thought that Jay-Z and Beyonce were like this Stepford couple. It's just picture perfect, flawless thing. And this is showing that they're just as normal as everybody else.
Yes. And I love that. You want to know why? Because I don't hate on Beyonce. I mean, I hate on her just because the rest of the world just is in love with her. So, you know, I feel like I need to add some balance to life. This video literally just made me come in my pants. I was like, fuck yes. We finally have, you know, some bad press, some ratchet press about Beyonce and Jay-Z. You know,
play the video right now so she can come in her pants.
Yeah.
You love that. Okay, I have to just point out something and then I want to ask Tim about it. Beyonce, the pictures came out like 3 days ago. The Met Gala was last Monday, so it's been a week.
Oh, okay.
There was pictures afterwards of Beyonce, Jay-Z, Solange walking out. Solange looked agitated. Jay-Z looked normal as fuck. He always just looked stupid as hell. And then Beyonce was just smiling at the cameras, doing whatever as she got into the car. Of course, this surfaces this weekend, showing that right before these pictures, there was drama.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Beyonce keeping her composure? Because a lot of people were calling her fake, but to me, that's something I would want in a relationship. Somebody that doesn't let your shit like spill out into public.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, like, she never was gonna think that the elevator footage was gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? So as far as everyone else was concerned, it was just regular people, like a regular Jay-Z and Beyonce walking out this event. You know, so it's like you gotta put on this front for the cameras because it's like everybody's trying to find shit to talk about anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like if they catch a vibe about anything, they're gonna be like, oh, what's going on with Jay-Z and Beyonce? You know, so you gotta smile for the cameras regardless. So.
What would it take for you guys to fight one of your significant other spouses? Obviously, we assume that it's like...
Oh, hold on, what did you just say? Significant other spouses.
Hold on a second.
We in a polygamous relationship.
Significant others' siblings.
Damn, I don't know, man. Like... Cause I'm all about being in good with the family. You know what I'm saying? Parents love me. You know what I'm saying? Like I pull up my pants. I got a good firm handshake and shit for the dad. So I try to make sure family members like me. You know, it would take a lot. Like he would probably have to disrespect her.
I agree with him. Like it would take a lot for me to actually want to fight, like physically with my boyfriend or girlfriend's like siblings.
I think Jay-Z did something fucked up because. First of all, Solange's actions, and then for Beyonce to just be standing there. Like, she didn't try to intercept in any way, shape, or form. So I feel like her sister was sticking up for her in some way. And then Beyonce left with Solange, and Jay-Z left by himself. Yeah.
Oh.
And if you see the entire footage, towards the end, Beyonce just kind of gets in between them, and she's more like turning towards Solange and like making sure, you know, how she is, rather than looking at Jay-Z. She's just kind of like, you know, trying to contain her sister.
Interesting.
Yeah, but to me, it was just so hilarious. Like Beyonce literally, like she was trying to move her dress out the way. She's like, y'all, this is an expensive dress. Y'all don't step on it.
I want to know what was going through her head. I tried to picture because she looked like those old pictures of like royalty when they're just sitting like so composed and like their posture's perfect, and I just feel like she was like, y'all, it's 2014, there's a fucking camera in this elevator, what the fuck are y'all doing?
It's funny that you said royalty because like someone asked me earlier, they was like, yo, look at Beyonce just smiling, she's so fake. I was like, nah man, like that's the queen, like she needs to keep her shit together, you know what I'm saying?
Really
like
does.
she can't just be like acting up like that, especially in public, you know?
That's true.
Oh my God, but were y'all on Twitter like when all of this was happening? Because
I was.
Twitter, let me tell you something. Y'all made my day. Like Twitter put out all the stops. Like I saw every possible meme and every video, every voiceover, everything that could be done was done.
No, it's true.
Amazing.
Like the internet is the shit when something like this happens. Like majority of the time I'm like, man, everybody is fucking stupid until something like this happens and I'm looking at memes. I'm like, hey, y'all are clever a little bit.
This is what makes it all worth it.
Yeah.
Drama.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I hope they're okay. Honestly, I hope the audio never leaks because I know they are private. No, I hope it doesn't. This is already, they're already fucked up already.
I don't care. I honestly, like, I ain't no bass stan. I love Jay-Z. I love Beyonce. I love Solange because that bitch could kick. She looked like them Street Fighter bitches that only do the kicks.
Yeah.
Chun-Li.
Like, yeah. She looked like that. And they all slayed me in that video for different reasons, but I would give up my firstborn just to hear the audio on that fucking video.
I don't think elevator cameras get audio. I was kind of mad that elevator camera footage could just be accessible like that because I was like, yo, I've done some shit on elevators. So I'm like,
you know what?
What if this shit leaks?
Ooh.
I'm kind of thankful there's no audio too, but there was there was someone like recording the screen.
Yeah.
So it's like some security dude or employee was like thinking, oh, TMZ, like how we said we would do if we was in Lindsay's rehab session. Somebody did it.
Low key recording. Y'all listened to our podcast, didn't you? You were like, hey, some money right here.
But I hope them the best because they really are an inspiring couple. Next story.
Damn.
Miley Cyrus. Everyone's been talking about Miley Cyrus. I feel like everybody's been talking about her nonstop
Forever, for the past year. I love her.
Fucking 100 centuries. She sucked a penis of a blow-up doll at a nightclub, and obviously people are upset. Do y'all think anything she does at this point is like shocking?
I mean, nah. Like, I mean, if she was like fingering herself on stage or like, you know, or shove the cactus up there or some shit, then I'd be a little like, okay, what are you doing? You know, but like, it's a blow-up doll. Like, she's just playing around. You know?
She's at a gay club.
Yeah.
I agree. Like, have y'all ever been to a gay club? Those people that are like talking shit is the most ratchet shit of my life. Like, I'm always at gay clubs and it's just people are ratchet.
I went to a gay club once because I was dating this chick that was bi, and she was like, I've never made out with a girl before. Can you take me to a gay club so I can meet a chick to make out with? I was like, yeah, sure.
Wow.
So,
oh my God.
That's very open-minded of you.
Yeah, I mean, we
to
weren't like serious. We were just having fun.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, yeah, I'm down. So I took her. And then like every time like a dude would check me out, she would like make out with me and stuff just to make sure, you know, so they knew what was up, you know? So it was fun.
So, yeah. Gay clubs are the shit. I love gay clubs. But anyway.
Sometimes. Unless we get violent.
No, we didn't talk about that.
We didn't. We should. You know what, Tim? Have you ever had like
Time
a
out.
ratchet
Yeah.
ass night out that you just don't remember and people tell you afterwards and you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, I don't get into fights or anything like that. Like, I mean, I had like a year where I was low key like, you know, going in on like the groupies and stuff, and where I was just kind of like free to do whatever I wanted, you know.
Right.
And I got like super drunk, and like the next day there was just like all these pictures of me like just kissing random girls and like just like all over the place, man. And I didn't remember anything, so it wasn't good. Like I woke,
I wish there was just pictures of me making out with random
Right?
people.
So very, very, very condensed and quick version of what happened last Thursday. We went out to bars in WeHo. For y'all that don't know, WeHo is a pretty much gay town.
Yeah.
Where it's like all gay bars. We went out after the bar, you know, last final call. We were walking back to our car when this guy called one of our friends like some name, anything.
He called one of our friends fat.
Yeah.
Aw.
And she's not fat. She's not fat. Yeah.
I mean, like,
bomb, whatever
she's
you
not
want to
fat
call
at all.
it.
I would
She's-
totally smash.
Yeah.
Hey!
But anyway, he called her fat, so I got in his face. Then the guy grabbed my arm, and you know, King just had enough at that point.
I was done.
And he started going up, trying to get to that guy. Like literally, he was like running towards
I
the
was
guy.
fucking
He had
boots
to-
at the Flavor of Love 2 reunion.
Yes. And I never seen him get violent ever in my life. That was the first time. And I was half laughing, half scared of what was going to happen. Because I was like, wait, this isn't serious.
That's funny.
But he kept trying to, like, my older brother had to, like, restrain him. I had to hold him, too.
Damn.
Yeah, I
a
was
mob of people
upset.
had to hold King back
Oh,
from
Lord.
beating this guy's ass. Yeah, we all had to be told this story because none of us remember anything.
That's
I can
funny.
imagine, though. I don't like seeing like women get disrespected. It makes me angry.
Same,
So
yeah,
if
yeah.
I was blacked out, I could see that happening.
Yeah, I probably would have socked somebody too.
Good. Fucking.
You are so not fat.
You're not so.
You're not fat.
Friend.
The friend is sitting in here
Yeah.
for those of you who can't tell from this commentary.
But
She's
we're
not
looking
fat.
at her. She looks bomb as shit.
All right, so Ariana Grande
Love her.
is apparently back with one of the Janoskins. I don't know if it's Jay or Jai. When I met him, I called him Jai, and he didn't correct me. So I'm going to assume that your name is Jai. They rekindled their relationship during the iHeartRadio Music Awards, and Nathan, who was the cause of her breaking up with Jai in the first place, tweeted, "I will always be happy for other people's happiness. In a way, it's just nice to see them smile."
I don't know any of them other than Ariana Grande, but I know the story. So Nathan is from The Wanted. Okay. Jai is from YouTube. She was with Jai first, dumped him for Nathan, dumped his ass, back to Jai. Ariana, a little thought. But I respect that because I respect that.
No, she's not a thought unless she was smashing both at the same time.
There's
probably was, though.
To the timeline of when it started.
So wait, what do the Janoskians do?
They go around. Well, they started in Australia. They would just play pranks. Like they'd be stopping traffic, going around pretending like they're vomiting on people, like all sorts of just crazy, offensive things. It was funny sometimes. Sometimes it was just like, y'all need to calm the fuck down. Word. But they got really big off of that. And then this happened.
Oh, well, damn.
Yeah.
Man, I've been on YouTube for 8 years. How come Ariana don't want to go out with me?
Right?
How come Ariana don't want to go out with girls?
Oh, I see where you going.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I love Ariana. I like her music. I like Jam to It. Problem, y'all. It's out on iTunes. Go buy it. It's awesome. Iggy Azalea. But I respect her because I feel like I've done the thing where like they're not even friends, but I've done, like I was with a guy, then I was with his friend. Then, it's real easy. It's real easy to like sit back and judge someone for doing that. But when you get feelings, you get feelings. And it's like, you got one life. Like, go out and live it. If Nathan makes you happy today, good for you. If Jai makes you happy, tomorrow, aka now, then be with Jai.
I've been in a situation where I was talking to a chick and then later on she was feeling the homie and the homie was feeling her. I feel like as long as everybody understands the situation, then you're good. You can make a clean pass. You know?
Would be okay with a girl you was interested in dating one of your friends?
Yeah, I mean, it happens. It's happened.
Really?
But it was never no behind my back sneaky shit.
Okay.
It was like, yo, like I like her, and then it was like, okay, well, if you like her like that, then go ahead. You have my blessing, type shit. So.
God, you know what? It seems like everybody's happy in this situation. Nathan's happy. They're obviously fucking again. Happy ending. Happily ever after. All right, so enough with the celebrities for this week. I wish you all the best of luck. There's a lot of drama. I'm praying for you all because as much shit as we talk about you guys, we know you're normal people, and we hope that everything just works out the way that God sees fit.
It just so happens y'all lives are like, under a microscope for us to laugh at.
Exactly.
And to dissect.
We're sorry.
Y'all chose this life, so good luck.
All right, so next we're going to go into the ratchet stories of the week, and appropriately kicking this off, Freak Show star Marcus Creature Boykin can't find a roommate. If you guys don't know, Freak Show is this television show. Do you watch Freak Show, Tim?
Never seen Freak Show.
So you haven't seen the show, but you've seen the clip of this guy.
I see the clip.
Basically, if you guys haven't seen it, it's this guy. He works in Venice Beach where a lot of abstract...
If you've been to Venice, if you live in Southern California and you're able to go to Venice Beach, please do so because it's honestly the most random experience of your life.
It really is.
Yeah, people don't go to Venice Beach for the beach; they go for the people.
For the
experience.
People.
Yeah. Even if you visit, just go. I swear it's worth it. It's awesome.
As soon as King saw this clip, actually, he was like, "This guy should be in Venice." Before he knew he was actually in Venice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But he honestly just picture a face, put about 100 piercings on the face, just at random points. Put like a big ass log through your nose, some fucked up hair, have some random ass shit hanging from your chin, have your mouth have like fucking elephant tusks built through the lips, and just like this guy's a freak. If you haven't seen him, just look him up by his name. He was looking for a roommate. The show featured him, and he could not find a roommate because flat out, they just couldn't deal with someone of his nature being in the apartment with them. What I want to know from you guys is if someone like that walked up to your door, you was on Craigslist, like, I need a roomie, come through, and he showed up, what would you do?
I mean, to be honest, like, the thing about it is, like, if I was living with somebody, I would want somebody that I could invite people over, and we could all just chill, and he seemed like a nice guy, but, let's say I'm like a single dude living in an apartment and I want to invite females over. Like, I don't want to invite females over and have him chilling on the couch with his like elephant tusks everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good look. That's like a automatic cock block for everybody, you know?
True.
That just makes me take a step back. I don't know if I want to look at that, you know, all day, every day. I could be his friend. I don't know about living with him.
What if you have a nightmare and you wake up and you walking out to get some water and he's chilling on the
See,
couch?
That's what the
some
fuck
shit.
I was
That's
saying.
some shit. Like,
Y'all being nice as hell. And honestly, I don't care. Like, I'm for all people. I'm gay. I can't discriminate. But if I had, like, imagine
You're
if
gay?
the fire...
Wait, hold on. King,
the
hold
fuck
on.
up.
King just came out to us.
Oh
right
my
now.
gosh, you guys.
Oh my god, I didn't know
Breaking
he was
news.
gay. I thought he was feeling me the whole
TMZ is
time.
going to have this... But wait, hold on. What is that? Bye.
Bye.
Honestly, though, if, like, imagine if there was, like, a fire. Like, say there was a fire, the fire alarm didn't go off, and he rushes to your room. Can you imagine, like, being awakened out of your sleep,
Man.
and like, he's just over your bed, like, wake
Oh
the
my
fuck up?
God, I'd stab
Hell
him.
no. Hell fucking
Oh
no.
my God.
I think I was tripping or something.
Yeah, no, before you guys think that we're dicks, you guys really need to Google who we're talking about. And then, you know, take
She
it.
said,
Yeah.
before you think we're dicks, go look at how scary and ugly he is.
Pretty much.
Oh my gosh.
No, he's not ugly. I'm sure, like, he's a genuine person. He seems really desperate for a
He
home.
did.
I wish I could help him out, but I'm
Honestly,
sorry.
though, if you're
I
at
wouldn't-
Venice working and you look like that, like, he can afford a fucking studio apartment. I don't know why he craves the attention of other people.
No, honestly, Venice, you really think so? You really think they can
If
afford?
he's freak show, he's in that museum, right?
Is
Or
he?
does he just stand out?
I think he just stands there.
Oh, damn.
He might just stand there. He didn't specify.
Yeah. Or maybe he is in the museum.
I hope he's in the museum. Freak show. I mean, who knows? All I know is that...
Honestly, that museum is ratchet as hell. Who knows how much they pay?
But I didn't think it was ratchet until I saw him, because I remember those two-headed turtles outside, and I was like, I want to go in, I want to pay, but I
Yeah.
didn't because I'm cheap.
I paid.
I paid.
You went in there?
Yeah.
It's pretty ratchet.
It's all right.
Yeah, I mean, I saw some shit I definitely wouldn't have seen otherwise. The people performing at the, because like you kind of go around, you see like all the weird animals that they have.
Yeah.
And then towards like, you know, the end, after they give you like 10 minutes to look around, they have like these two people performing. I think it's like some sword person and then some bitch that could take like electricity up the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh,
it was
no.
cool, but it was like, okay, I wouldn't think these people, you know, are getting paid, you know,
Can't be that
million.
much.
Yeah, it can't be that much. It really can't.
True facts.
But I wish this bitch the best of luck.
I do too. I hope you find somebody that accepts you for who you are. And this sounds so fucked up coming from me. Like,
Yeah.
I hope that somebody accepts you for who you are. I hope that you find a roommate that can appreciate your piercings.
Then invite him to live with you.
Oh, hold the fuck up. All right. I said I hope he finds someone. I didn't
yeah.
say he found me. He didn't found love in this hopeless place.
Email the Born This Way Foundation.
Oh my God,
Lady
please.
Gaga, hit that bitch up.
We're going to move on before she
Yes.
gets butchered to our final ratchet ass story and our final story overall of this podcast. A woman, all right, on a flight from London to Las Vegas, busted for loud sex on the flight.
What?
I'm going to read you guys an excerpt before we get into this. It's from UPI.com. A British woman who was flying with her parents, keynote, is probably feeling pretty low after she was busted for being too loud while joining the Mile High Club on a Virgin Atlantic flight with a man she just met. I want you
Ironic.
guys exactly comprehend all of that fucking paragraph. The drunken woman was handcuffed on a flight from London to Las Vegas after attendants had to break down the restroom door following complaints about loud sex.
See, I was with her right up until the whole parents part.
I was like, damn, you were
Because-
there?
No. No, but like I feel, you know, this is so ratchet of me. Not that I would ever have sex with someone random that I just met on an airplane, because I feel like that's not even enough time for me to like
Honestly,
be comfortable with having sex with someone. But I respected her. I was like, you know what, you had a couple drinks, you met someone you were feeling, you were like, you know what, I'm gonna get it in on this airplane, Mile High Club. I feel like that's on everyone's bucket list. I know it's on mine, you know, right?
yeah.
I was there up until like your parents are on the same flight as you. Like, I'm sorry, if my parents are like anywhere within like a fucking 2-mile radius of me, I keep it in my pants. Like, I know, like, that's just respect towards my parents. I don't want to get my ass beat. Like, no. Imagine how her parents felt, you know, their fucking daughter, like having to fucking break down the door because your daughter is fucking some guy she just met and she's being loud about it.
Honestly,
Poor parents.
Would you have a problem with this?
Well, here's the thing. I got a few points as well, going off of what she said too. The thing about it is, well, I've had sex on an airplane.
Kudos.
It's super.
Congrats.
It's dope. It's probably the coolest thing I've ever done.
Honestly,
yeah.
in that small ass box.
Nah, it's not hard. You just kind of, it's like, you just. I don't want to get into too much detail. But it's like, you just bend her over and.
Tim's guide to airplane sex.
Have you ever fucked in a car, King?
Yeah.
Okay, then same concept.
So yeah, it's like. But it's like, I mean, common courtesy. You don't want to get caught. You stay quiet. You know what I'm saying? You bite your lip or whatever. Like, so it's like, and plus you can get like arrested. You know what I'm saying? Like it's against the law, right?
Right.
But second, going off of what she was saying, I probably would have done it if I was flying with my parents, because my parents are cool like that. Like I've smashed upstairs while my parents were downstairs as a younger dude. I mean, but if it was my daughter and I heard her fucking some dude on a plane that she just met, I would be so pissed off. You know?
Honestly, I don't have any problem with this. I think I agree with what you said. If you're going to do it, be quiet. That was her fault for being all loud, acting like she was in like a resort and like she had like all the space in the world. But the funniest thing is that they shackled her to her seat.
Oh, what?
But yes. She got, like, they broke the door down and then they shackled her to her seat.
Oh my
as though she was a fucking terrorist.
How old is she?
She's like, we gotta stop this bitch
article.
for fucking other people.
Her name and her age, nothing is disclosed. She was actually let free once they landed. She just got a warning.
Oh, wow.
But the funniest part of this is the Virgin Atlantic statement. The safety and welfare of our passengers and crew is the airline's top priority. Who the fuck was in danger?
What if she got STDs?
Exactly.
What if she has STDs?
See, they broke it down because they knew she wasn't using a condom.
Oh, wow. Really? Y'all gonna go in on her like that?
Nah, she a homegirl, but but I'm just, y'all converted me. Now I'm team whatever her name is.
Tim just has me wanting to have sex in the airplane now.
Really?
I feel left
Me
out.
too.
I
feel you because I've done some stuff. Well, not my parents were around. I'm scared of shit of my parents. But I've done some stuff where like
the dude's parents
were there. They were upstairs, and my ex again. His parents are Mormon, so it was just kind of like if we got caught, like I was in some shit. Yeah, they would have hanged me. So it was kind of like it added to the thrill. So I see that. I see, having sex in the airplane with your parents there. Like, but this bitch fucked up when she was loud.
She's stupid for that.
Yeah, she real like if I was the guy, I would have.
Dude, put hands on your mouth.
Yeah.
Yes, that's so hot.
Exactly.
Yes.
Take fucking initiative. Are you not like, oh my god, we're about to get caught, and she just simply like, like what?
As they're breaking down the door, she's like, oh wait.
Yeah, he's dumb too, because he could have put his hand on her mouth.
Every attendant on that plane though is a cock block. Cause why you just go break the door down because of loud sex? Like, was it really harming anybody?
I feel like they only did it because people were complaining. Cause I have a flight attendant homegirl who says she's gotten it in on flights before.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I feel like it was probably only a problem because people were complaining.
I could get that though, because what other time is she gonna get it in? She's flying all the fucking time.
Yeah.
She thought she could be as loud as she want. But then again, also keep in mind she was drunk, and I know when I'm drunk, I don't measure. Anything.
Word. Let's get her another glass of. And maybe that chick's ears were popping. When you fly, you can't really.
And she didn't That's true too. Oh my goodness, that's drunk, loud,
drunk in the plane. You know what?
Honestly,
let's make sure it's like if they would have put her in jail, I would have made her sure be like free. Whoever was having sex on that one plane.
As if she would have cared. She would have went to jail with her legs wide open.
But don't play like you haven't hooked up with people for less than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
For less time than that.
Yeah.
Shut me down.
Shut your mouth.
All right. On that note, that's the end of this ratchet ass internet story segment. That's the end of the whole entire podcast. I hope that you're okay, whatever your name is, since they didn't disclose it, which I think is classy.
Yeah, that's awesome. Kudos to that airplane. That's awesome.
That's kudos, but I don't think it's fucking fair that I can get a fucking traffic ticket for speeding and this bitch gets let off with a warning for fucking on an airplane.
Bitch, who the fuck was she endangering when she was fucking on the airplane? You could have killed someone being all fast and shit. Where the fuck were you going that you were in such a hurry?
Yeah, bitch.
The D.
The D had him like speed racing.
Swerve. I was on the fucking Fast and the Furious. But anyway, no, for real. Thank you guys for listening. Special thank you to Tim for stopping by.
Namaste.
Yes.
Ale, do you have any final words?
I want to fuck in an airplane. Like, I just got in the mood right now. Like, let's buy some tickets. Let's all go somewhere and
fuck.
And fuck.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey! Thank you guys for listening. Thank you to my amazing co-host Ale, and thank you once again to Tim for coming by.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. You can also listen on SoundCloud. And next week we have the one and only Tyler Oakley is joining us, and that should be a fucking fabulous ass blast.
Oh, if it was
fabulous.
If it was half as amazing as this one was, then I'm psyched.
Girl.
Honestly, yes. We love you, Tim.
We
Tim,
do love you.
De La Flawless.
Team Tim.
Exactly. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you for listening, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
It's Kingsley, bitch.